Dear Diary, today we hunt down the Korok Forest, but not in a sort of super aggressive way. Think of it as more of a chill scavenger hunt. The reason we are doing this is because we need more inventory space, and with 40 Korok seeds in tow, this seems like the perfect time to find Hetsu and cash in. If you've caught us so far in this series, we just finished the Water Village quest and saved the Zora from the life of never-ending rain and potential flooding. Something about that village felt so serene. I can't wait to return and complete some of those side quests. And speaking of side quests, we will also be doing some random things, finding some towers, and more. It should be a cozy day here in Hyrule, and I appreciate you all for joining me. Without further ado, go ahead and sit back, relax, grab some snacks, and let's do this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Letters from Hyrule, our journey through The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and my hopes that we will actually finish this game. I already believe that in the time that we've played together, we have made substantial progress. I think we've actually made more progress than I made when I first jumped into this game. And like I said before, if you've been following this series, when I played this game before, I kind of just dabbled in shrines and, side quests. Open world games are kind of tough for me because I tend to just want to do all the things, all the little things, so I did a lot of side quests and I did some shrines, but that was about it. And so what we've done so far, specifically what we did in the last episode, was moons above what I even thought was possible in this game. And I want to take you on a brief tour of what we did. As you can see, we purchased a house, and this is not just any old house. This is our home, a reflection of our journey through this game. As you can see up here, we got a little flower here representing many of the flowers that we come across when we were discovering Koroks. We got a bed, we got some random photos, a nice little desk that I wish we could sit at. We got a nice dining room table and a couple of bookshelves, but this is the stuff I really care about. I love these little displays of some of the items that I care too much about to use. This is one of the first shields that we uncovered. I really just like the way this shield looks, so we kind of keep it there. The first Lionel we took on, a giant sword that I think this was the Golden Claymore. We found this in the body of the fossils of a dragon. I feel like the stories this sword could tell would definitely be worth it. The trident for saving the Zora's domain, the sword of the first Lionel that we defeated, and then a couple of bows saving the Rito people. I just love the look of this bow. I love the look of this bow so much that we put one here on display, but then we literally went back and I picked up the one that we left behind at the training ground. And this is kind of our drip. This is a bow that we just hold on to just because it looks good. Anyway, and then of course the bow from the first Lionel we beat. And this is kind of going to be, I think, going forward, this is going to be our starting position, our starting space when we start each video. Like I said, I love Hateno Village. I think it's such a beautiful area. And so we're going to pick up one of these sledgehammers and we're going to get to work. Now, I know in the last episode, we took a bit of a detour, to build this house. And so today we're actually going to get to do the thing that we've meant to do, which was finding Korok Forest, Hetsu, and upgrading our inventory space. Weapons, bows, shields, you name it. And I believe it all begins right up here. I wanted to do this quest, which is for Robbie's research, which is supposedly going to be a spot where we can upgrade our runes. And so I'm not exactly sure how these could be any better than they are, but we're going to find that out. And this whole area is one that I really want to check out. I believe this is where the tower is. And so we're going to start heading in that direction. And I'm going to do my best, guys, not to get too distracted because I worry that if I do, we still won't get to it. So I think I'm going to fast travel. I think we'll fast travel to I guess we can fast travel to this area, right? Or we can start taking this path just straight up from this tower. Maybe we'll do that. And we'll kind of see where it takes us from there. But we do have this. Let's just go to this shrine. Why not? We'll just go to the shrine. Let us not make it more complicated than it needs to be. And so while we're loading in, I do want to say, guys, thanks so much for the love that you've shown on this series. It's meant the world to be able to share this experience with you guys. I truly hope that you've found a bit of cozy in each of these videos, and that they've allowed you some peace, some comfort, and some entertainment. And so that's really the purpose of this whole channel, is to provide you with cozy commentary for your viewing pleasure. Wherever you're watching this, whenever you're watching this, I hope that you're enjoying it. And so without further ado, let us begin. Actually, I probably made a mistake. This was terrible. This was a terrible idea. You know, we're going to roll with it, though. We're just going to roll with it. Looks like this is a way up. Okay, that kind of worked out. Ooh, look at, they got luminous stones. Now we've got to get those because we can take them back. Now they say that there's going to be there's an outfit that we can get. I have not found that outfit, but when I do, I'm assuming we're going to need luminous stones for it. Nope, I have no desire. I have no desire to fight. Absolutely zero. I guess we'll use this one. Oh, another sledgehammer. Pretty much any time I discover sledgehammers, I honestly feel like those are the most useful items in the game. Like, it's almost to the point where I genuinely wish that it wasn't a weapon at all. That it was just like a tool that we could use. Because it is very useful. Wow, there's a lot of them here. Holy moly. Yeah, I feel like we got to take all of these. I would drop a weapon. Sooner drop a weapon just to pick one up. And there's one here. Alright, see, this is why we need to find Hetsu. This Guardian Spear honestly isn't that good. But to be honest with you, I probably didn't need to grab all of them. At least not all at the same time. So I wonder can I set this up on the map to where like if I wanted to come back to this spot. And I hope that they'll still be here, but first of all, I'm going to switch up our gear. I think I'm going to drop 2. So we dropped 2. Hopefully they'll still be there. But now we know when we're looking for them, we'll just look for the sword. That's where we left it. Because I don't have enough inventory space to carry all of them. But I think 2 is a good start. Alright, so I think there was another spot that had luminous stones as well. Not exactly sure where it is, but oh, there's one down there. Alright, well, all I know is that our goal is to find the Korok Forest, and I do believe that we'll find it today. But it never hurts to do a little exploring now, does it? I don't know if any of these might have a Korok in them, but it just feels a little alarming, right? Oh, is this like a circle? Right, it kind of feels like a circle, doesn't it? This feels like some sort of Korok test. Interesting. Now, maybe it's nothing at all, you know? Maybe it's nothing. It just feels like something, you know? But it is also very possible that it's nothing at all. What was that? Oh, we gotta grab that. I feel like this whole area is ripe with secrets. I don't know what it's hiding, but there's... You ever go to an area and you're like, I know there's something here. You know, something I'm missing. That's the vibe I get from this space. And those flowers again. Yeah, all these boulders that we can move and no Koroks, at least none that I could find. All right, that's where we started. Let's continue. Oh, there's a couple of... There's a chest down there too. I knew there had to be I was gonna feel so bad if I didn't get a single Korok in this space. All right, I'll take it. Now the hope is that we can get to the Korok Forest with an even 50. I think 50 would be a really good number. All right, so our goal is we still want to be going towards this. Can we see it from here? I just want to double check. Oh, it's that. Yeah. Okay, so we want to go there. It's just hard not to get distracted. This isn't going well. Oh, I forgot we have 70 of these now. We might as well blow everyone up. And we did it in style. All right. That feels pretty good. A nice little warm-up for us. Oh my gosh, look at all this stuff. A knight's claymore. Only the most confident of Hyrule Castle's knights carried this two-handed sword. Its cutting edge is finely honed. Only the most confident? Well, we're confident. I think we can wield such a weapon. Ooh, this looks good. Now let me know what you guys think. Are you, when you play, you know, games with weapons, are you a two-handed weapon fighter or one-handed? I know two-handed weapons deliver the most damage, but holy moly. I mean, 3 to 5 business days just to attack is wild. I will always go with especially having to sacrifice defense too. I wish you could block with this still. You know, the fact that you can is a little unfortunate. And the same goes with spears. Do you like to use spears when you play games with weapons? I don't know. There's something about a sword and a shield. You know, call it the Zelda fan in me. I grew up with Zelda games, so sword and shield is always going to kind of feel right at home. A steel Lysel shield. This Lysel shield is adorned with several metal shells as a means of reinforcement. Its defensive capabilities are high, but its weight requires a skilled soldier to bear. Oh, I'd rather use that, right? I like to use the I like to use the things I don't like first. Like, no offense, but this knight shield is... I mean, who knows when we'll get another one of these. That thing is looking pretty sick. All right, we got forked Lysel boomerang. The royal sword, we got to take that. All right, I'm going to toss this one. As much as I like it. As much as I like the boomerang, I can't. Decisions must be made. A royal broadsword is just so much better. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Insane. Oh, a silver scale spear. You know, I don't know. I mean, I don't think I'm ever going to come back for this, but yeah, I'm just going to leave it. I don't even think marking it on the calendar, or I keep saying calendar. I don't know why. Marking it on my map, I don't even think it's gonna matter. I just don't think I'll come back for it. Perhaps in the beginning of my journey, or our shared journey together, I would have come back, or like that would have been a really good weapon, but anyway. All right, I think that's it. You know, I love these little nooks and crannies, these areas that, you know, have a little bit of, they're just kind of off the beaten path, you know. I feel like those are the areas that have, in my opinion, usually the best items. Or perhaps at least the best discoveries. What is this area? Oh. I'm questioning if I should even go over here. I bet you there's some good stuff in there, though. There has to be, right? Oh, a collection of islands. Davdi Island, Knuckle Island, Ankle Island, and Tingle Island. All right, we gotta go check that out. Listen, I know what you might be thinking. Are you really getting distracted? And to that I say, yeah, it would appear that I am. Oh, another one. The decision is getting tough. It is getting tough indeed. All right, I'm gonna drop this spear. I mean, I'll drop any weapon for a sledgehammer. They're just too good. They're too good. All right, as we head towards our destination, let's go check out these islands. For $1 million, would you cross this beam? I don't think I could. $1 million or not, I just don't think it's worth it. I have a serious thing with heights already. And so I don't think there's any amount of money that could get me to cross something like this. And it's like, you also have to think about how exposed you are to the wind. Like, there's just a lot of things that could go wrong. All right, I don't necessarily need this boomerang. I guess we can use it. I just think boomerangs are cool, you know, like, I mean, the ability to do that is just, it's just pretty cool, right? Oh, I can't believe we missed. Oh, we're shooting our bomb arrows too, which is obviously a rookie mistake. Oh my gosh, our bow too. Oh, it would appear that everything attracts electricity. Oh, big hardy radishes. Okay. This area is already coming through for us. Let's see, it looks like there might be perhaps a Korok over there. We'll come back over this way. Totally worth it. Oh, totally worth it. We just need to find one more. We'll be at 50. I mean, obviously more than 50 would be great, but finding the forest with 50 would be ideal. I wonder if there's anything down there, if that's all just water. All right, apologies for getting distracted. It's the one thing I love most about these kinds of games, but also the thing that I would say makes me the worst at these kinds of games is my inability to stay on task. I love to discover new things. I love to see new things, you know. I love the question, asking yourself the question, what's over there? You know, it's just that dopamine hit when you discover something cool. It is a feeling I chase. I think there's a Korok here. Probably not, right? It would be too easy. Oh, but hiding a couple of hardy truffles. That was unexpected. Now, it did seem like there were some of those like flying things. I've never fought one, but ooh. I've never fought one, but I'm curious how dangerous they actually are. Okay, a ruby. Not too bad. Well, this area just seems to be full of surprises. Which island is this? Okay, so this is Knuckle Island. I wonder if each island has a Korok somewhere on it. Or if they're just a collection of islands. Let me know in the comments if there's some deep lore associated with these islands. I don't know if they're named after iconic locations from, you know, from classic Zelda games, or if they're just random. This mushroom is known for its natural slice, the natural slice in its cap. Eating it fosters your competitive spirit. Use it when cooking to prepare a dish that will increase your strength. All right. And another sledgehammer. Holy moly. They're everywhere. And we're about to just be completely overrun. This is why we're looking for Hetsu. This is why. Is that a shrine? All right, so I guess we'll go to this one. Looks like there might be something down there. I'm gonna check it out. I don't know how we're gonna get. I guess we could get back using our ability. Oh, topaz. All right. Any other secrets? It's actually kind of fun. Cool. All right, just gonna make my way around and see if we discover anything else. Well, these Koroks are tricky, and from what many of you have said, there's over 900 of them, so I suppose that's why there's no surprise that we have uncovered so many. Oh, look at these. Little wind gusts. Can it see us? Alright, well, we won't pick a fight if we don't have to. Can this take us any higher? Is that it? That's the highest we can go? Luckily, we have the greatest ability in the game. I haven't even seen the other two abilities, and I don't even need to. I mean, I think Mipha's Grace has saved us once so far, and that was just, that was a fluke. We just made a terrible decision. I like how Mipha's Grace is basically like a better version of the, what are those things? Please don't do this. It's gonna bother me now. I have to see it. It's a better version of the fairies, which is pretty cool. Because the fairies have also saved us quite a bit. I think I do genuinely believe that Mipha's Grace is like the first ability that you're probably supposed to get. Like, you could do it in any order, it seems, but it definitely feels like Mipha's Grace is like the best like starting ability. Oh, a blizzard rod. A magical rod that can cast extreme cold in a wide range. These are crafted from refined ice found at the summit of the Hebra Peak. It will break when depleted. Oh, that's cool. Wait, so the question is, do we take the meteor rod? Or do we take... I don't know. I like the meteor rod because it like starts fires for us, which is really nice. It is a really nice ability, but maybe we drop one of our sledgehammers. I don't know. That's tough. That is tough. I know this one. Rito craftsmen forged this lightweight double-edged sword, so Rito warriors could soar into battle unhindered by its weight. I mean, the feathered edge is really nice. Not the best sword by any means, but still a really cool sword. All right, if we just so happen to need a sledgehammer, I'm gonna make these stamps basically just for sledgehammers. There we go. Another one. And a couple hardy radishes at that. Will this take us up? Oh, we might not even have needed that one. There we go. Ancient springs. We love that. Well, that's what happens when you get caught sleeping on the job. All right, so we've been down there. We've done all that. We came from over there. Did we do this top area? It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, we did. We definitely did do this area. I don't know if I don't remember if we came all the way to the top, but it never hurts to double check. Okay, we definitely did. This is a cool area though. I love I just love the way it's set up. It's just such a cool, unique combination of cliffs. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. I'm pretty sure I knocked him off the thing, right? All right. And then, of course, the last one, Tangle Island. So we found a Korok here. There was nothing really here. Yeah. Found a couple chests. I mean, this was a pretty good area. That's obviously the shrine we're trying to get to. Once we do Tingle Island, we'll make a beeline straight to the other one. I just want to see what lies here on Tingle Island. Which I don't know if it's just me. Every time I say it, I want to say Tingly. Tingly Island. That's probably just me though. All right. It seems like this is definitely a highly contentious area. There's our shields when we need it. Coming to realize that I don't have a lot of weapons. Oh. Surprise, surprise. Definitely wasn't expecting that. I was gonna say, I hope we can get out. I mean, I guess if we couldn't get out, we could always just like fast travel somewhere else, but that would be quite hilarious. All right, drop and rise. Interesting. If I drop it higher, that didn't seem to do anything for us. It would appear that there's only one. Curious what we're supposed to do with that. All right, well, I'm not going to lie to you. I could not figure that one out. I could not for the life of me. We spent about 20 minutes there, and it's just, it's what I've said before. I struggle with puzzles, and sometimes it's the simplest ones that I struggle with. And that one was, by nature, it seemed like it should be so simple, but I simply could not figure it out. It's just one scale dealing with one block, weight, physics, and all that. And I couldn't figure out with the tools that we had exactly what we were supposed to do. So I may end up trying that one out a little bit more on my own, or even just I might just have to look it up or something. I don't know. But that one was not it. That one was tough for me. I want to say that's actually the first puzzle. That was the first shrine that we actually got stuck at. All the other ones I feel like I've gotten pretty quick. However, on the bright side, at least we activated it, so we could always come back. All right, I think it's time we get out of here. All right, so we got a couple of shrines over here. Looks like there's one right in the middle there. I know we should definitely get to that tower though. I just can't help it. I have to see it. What is this? Is there like maybe it's like a puzzle? Oh, this is cool. Oh, look at that. That is one beautiful sunrise. It's moments like this when I look out into the horizon that buying this game or buying the Switch 2 just to play this was totally worth it. Totally worth it. Alright, this is obviously a Korok puzzle. Oh, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna go with this one. That's the other side. Oh, there we go. All right. Well, without further ado, let us see what this is. There's this random orb. Oh, yeah, this one right here. We have to take it to that. What is that? Oh, yeah. This one seems pretty self-explanatory. Take the orb to the thing, but it does not appear that there's an easy way. It looks like we might have to... Wow, it looks like we might have to take this thing all the way around. And it begs the question, should we do like some sort of awesome sped up montage or something? I don't know. Maybe I'll actually do, maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll just leave it. I'll tell you the story of, I don't know. I don't have any major interesting stories, but I will say this is going to be a problem, and it seems like I'm going to have to fight everybody. Hands off the orb, guys. Hands off the orb. I'm sorry, guys. It had to be done. You're impeding on our progress here, and that cannot be allowed to stand. A classic game of chase the orb. Wow, they're still frozen. All right, I'm just gonna steal your fish while I'm here. You never know, we might get hungry. It's nothing personal. Wow, I think they'll be frozen for all eternity. That is quite impressive. They were frozen for a while. I mean, we have a 2-day head start on them. They'll never catch up to us now. It's very possible. Okay, they kind of gave up. Wow, that was something. That was something. I'm glad we took this freezing rod. It would appear to be quite handy. Oh, and of course, our problems don't stop there. What is that? Wow, so I wonder if this is like a trial of sorts, like they want us to work for it, or I'm not exactly sure what the deal is. Huh. Well, that was unintentional, but I'll take it. I am surprised I froze the horse, but not this little guy here. And it's quite interesting. And as he continues to scamper on, chasing after us with the fury of 1,000 suns, hoping that he can pillage our orb. I think for a second there, he second-guessed his decision, realizing that it might be the final decision he ever makes. And thus, suddenly, Link found himself at odds with yet again another valiant horseman, but decided not to ask questions. Yeah. Decided that talking was over. I'm glad we took this orb. This orb has actually helped us quite a bit. Hope we can find another one. This is actually, it's actually very powerful. It's a blizzard rod. So I wonder if this is like the evolved version of the, I never got the other one. I'm assuming this is like, that would have been like the ice rod. Same as how like the fire rod, and then there's this meteor rod. And it has, oh, it has increased durability. Oh, that's good. Oh, look at that volcano. All right. I need to do this. I need to avenge myself after the embarrassing events of the last shrine that we just tried to do.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
I have to remind myself that I can still solve a puzzle. It's just it's crazy that they expect us to do this. You just have to run the whole thing around. That is so funny. Oh, look at that guy really working hard for it. They are both working hard. Holy moly. 10 rupees to the first one that hits us. They're trying their best. Come on, guys. You got it. You got it. My money's on you. Listen, they're getting pretty close. Almost too close. And we got a couple of new contenders. Surprisingly enough, many of the enemies. Oh, there we go. 10 rupees to that guy. Oh, wow. Oh, he's going for the gold. He is going for the gold. What I do find interesting, though, is that most of the enemies were ignoring us until now. Looks like he gave up. He got tired. Wow. I actually heavily underestimated the journey to this orb, or to this center. This was quite the journey indeed. Well, hopefully it's worth it. Hopefully they just give it to us. But somehow I highly doubt that. It's going to be another tricky puzzle. All right. Okay, well, that was a very long walk. Much longer than I would have ever enjoyed. But, okay, they did just give it to us, which is incredible. I was not expecting that. A giant ancient core. A giant energy crystal made using lost ancient technology. Cores this large are an extremely rare find. A researcher would probably know how to use this. Okay. And as we head on the way to Robbie's, we've got some interesting items to show him. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm very glad that they just gave this to us. Okay. We got 2 orbs. We're 2 away from another heart. Or maybe some stamina. I don't know. I've grown quite attached to our 2-ring stamina. And I feel like we've not really run into any major issues with having 2 rings. I'm assuming it still gives us the option to get stamina, so I'm assuming maybe the limit is 3 rings. What is this? Uh-huh. Thought you could hide from us. If there's one thing we are good at in this game, it is finding Koroks. Now, can we make like ice pillars or something with this? Oh. No, we cannot. Alright, we're gonna cross it the old-fashioned way. By creating stepping stones. Unless Link accidentally dives, which he does love to do so often. Oh, what's this fish? He said you'll never catch me. Fair enough. Any, no chest that I've seen. It's a pretty quiet area. All right. A quick trip off the beaten path. We took on this island, or this series of islands. We found our way to the spiral. Now we are on a straight path to the tower. Now, this probably would be a good time to have a horse with us, but we didn't think that far ahead. But I just want to say, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me through this. I mean, your comments have been, you know, nothing short of encouraging and delightful. And I've genuinely had an amazing time sharing this experience with you guys. And I just can't thank you enough for allowing me to share it with you. I feel like we've made some incredible progress in this game. And I'm quite proud of what we've accomplished. Oh, what is that? A little house over there? Okay. A little house? I mean, we got to go over there anyway. Might as well. I mean, we could take the straight shot to the tower, but let me just... I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, there he goes again. Getting distracted, getting pulled away from the objective for the sake of visiting a nearby town. You know what? There was a fairy fountain. I think it was here. I think that's what I marked here. I'm pretty sure that was a fairy fountain that I saw. I don't remember how to get there, but... yeah, I think we were up here when we saw it. It looked so... like we just saw the corner of it. and so I marked it for future discovery. Now, where oh where could we find a rock? They're always nearby, right? I'm pretty sure. Well, isn't this something? Or at least I thought they were nearby. Well, that is surprising. I think every time we've seen those rock formations, the missing rock was always right there. But oh well, I'm not going to worry about it. I mean, I'm going to kind of worry about it because I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, that's a cool little area. Maybe I'll find a rock in here. Oh, look at this. There's no way you just did that. There's no way you just did that, Link. How could you betray us like this? This is just insanity. We disturbed the birds in their natural habitat. Or those might have been ducks, honestly. Alright. Well, it's okay. We can fix this. I don't know how we messed that up. Should be good enough. Totally worth it. Well, at least we found that Korok. I don't know about the other one with the missing rock, but... that is alright. Terrytown. Look at it. Oh, look at this place. Oh, it's the guy from earlier. Holy moly. Okay. I see what you're working on, brother. Trying to turn this house into a home, if you will. Oh, he's got sledgehammers out. Wait, hold on. This is cool. I mean, this is a solid start. All right. And they got a little fairy thing, like a little angel thing that we could pray at. Hold on, let me mark that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Ooh. Hey, we meet again. Who are you again? I'm one of the Bolson construction contractors. My name's Hudson. I remember. Me too. What are you doing here? Since I've been transferred here, I've decided to build a village from scratch. Every village needs a name, though. I think I'll call it Terrytown. However, what's wrong? I built a house to store the village supplies in, but there just isn't enough. Enough what? Enough anything. People, money, stuff. I'll help you out. But why? There's nothing in it for you. I don't mind. I was passing through. You're a lifesaver. Well, I suppose to get started, we'll need houses to build for people to live in. We can't invite them until we have new homes. Do you think you could bring me 10 bundles of wood? If you bring me that, I can combine it with what I've already got and get started on new houses. Oh, I could do that. We have 10. We have 10 bundles. Yeah, let's do it. All right. Next is, these boulders are driving me nuts. I want to move them out of the way so we can develop the land underneath. It'd really help me out if you could find someone with enough brute physical strength to bust them apart. If we're talking about brute physical strength, and we are, a Goron would be my first choice. Good luck, you'll need it. This seems like a really long shot. Oh, and one last wrinkle. In accordance with the official Bolson construction policy, that someone's name must end in son. If you run into anyone that fits that, what I've said, send them here to Terrytown for me. Okay. So this is the town. I'm not gonna lie, this is stellar. This is stellar. I like this. I'm excited. So I'm assuming all these big giant rocks are all gonna be homes. Oh, that's gonna look swell. Truly, truly. I feel like jumping over here is probably the worst decision I could make. It looks like they're all destroyed though. Oh, that's not true. There's definitely one that's still alive. But look at there's probably a bunch of screws and things. Wow, he saw us very fast. Oh, there's another one. This isn't good. You know, I wonder what if that arrow does anything for us. That didn't seem to do any damage at all. I don't even know why I tried. But it could. Okay. Is he retreating? Oh, I guess he doesn't want any of this, brother. Oh, man. You know, I will say that was much easier than I thought it would be. Ooh, a big hardy truffle. Years of going unpicked have allowed this hardy truffle to grow quite large. It's chock full of nutrients. When cooked into a dish, it temporarily increases your maximum hearts. All right, so it very much seems like he doesn't want to fight after he just watched his friend get absolutely obliterated. But it would appear that he quickly changed his mind and realized that he must avenge his fallen friend. Well, ironically for us, I too have someone I must avenge. Well, this isn't good. Well, it appears that we are in a fun, interesting game of Ring Around the Rosie. I used to play that game as a kid. I don't remember how it goes necessarily, but it had quite the interesting jingle to it. But without the ancient arrow, I do see this becoming significantly more challenging. I only had one arrow. I didn't think it was going to one-shot it, though. That was quite the surprise. Nope, terrible idea. Wow. I didn't think you were actually going to fire. Well, this is not exactly how I expected this would go. I don't really know what I expected, to be honest with you. But as the old saying goes, we take it as it comes. A couple of explosions, money well spent, I might say. I messed that up. You know, I would love to know how you're still alive. I would love to know that. I need to know your secret. I am thoroughly impressed. Wow, I'm surprised you missed. That is that will forever be known as your greatest mistake. Well, it took a lot more resources than I would have liked to have spent, but we had to teach it a lesson. And a lesson was learned, a permanent one. And so now that that's done, we might as well try to take all the screws and things. I don't know, we still haven't found what this stuff is used for, but you know, it's got to be used for something. I think I'll just try to grab as many as I can. I didn't expect to find 2 live ones down here. But it looked like we took swift care of those 2. There we go. There we go. Big hearty truffles. This area is kind of a gold mine. Let's see, is there anything we can find here? Nothing? I do find a lot of the ancient springs. And a lot of truffles. I'm just going to try to grab as many as I can. This feels like too good of an area to simply not pillage, you know? Or plunder? Is it plunder or pillage? All right. I know for certain that is not all of them, but you know, it's all the ones. I'll grab these last 2. There's a whole section over there that I didn't finish. But that'll be good. It'll help us remember which area we still need to go to. You never know when you need a couple apples. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, that's enough. That is enough. Holy moly. There's still a bunch more that we have to go to, but I'm just going to put like just going to kind of do something like that. Just so we know where we'll just call this the graveyard. Well, let's see if we can find our way. I don't even know where you'd go. Like, you just follow this path, or? I mean, if we use Rivali's Gale, we might be able to get a little bit higher, but I don't know. Probably not much. I think we're gonna climb our way. Going around just feels like it'll take forever. Yeah, this should be good. Oh no. Oh no. I heavily underestimated how large this cliffside was. It would appear much larger than I thought. But we've come too far. We have come too far to give up now. I suppose this is what our elixir is for. We might as well use it. Alright, we're definitely getting close. Definitely getting close. It feels like we probably could wait it out too. Seems like it'll be sunny soon, but I definitely feel like we've spent enough time and have not gotten any closer to our goal. But this does give us a better view of things. So is that where we were before? No, that seems like a new area. That's no good. Alright, I'm just gonna use it. I didn't want to use it, but had to be done. The Akala Citadel Ruins. Definitely not the conventional way to infiltrate this area, but that's all right. Oh, they have the same attack. Lovely. I didn't realize this place was a fortress. Sneak attack. Sorry, the plan is going off the rails, and so we make a new plan. Nice, bomb arrows. We do enjoy a good bomb arrow. Alright, so it seems, obviously, Rivali's Gale would easily solve this situation, but let's just assume we don't have Rivali's Gale, which we don't. I suppose we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Akala Tower. Oh, a lot of good arrows. Nope. Stay down. Go to sleep. All right. This place is riddled with darkness. Disgusting. Had to be done. Had to be done. All right, well, as long as he stays down there. All right, this is not looking good. Part of me just wants to wait for Rivali's Gale. But I'd like to feel like we could figure it out without it. Oh. It felt like it was pushing us in this direction. Yeah, no, this is all wrong. This is all wrong. Oh, so we can climb through it. I didn't realize that. I thought we had to avoid it. I mean, I'll take it. Obviously, you know, not the best decision, but... that was all we needed. One thing I do wish is that Rivali's Gale charged faster. I feel like after you use your last one, I feel like it's like a 5-minute timer. It feels like 5 minutes. All right. Well, it only took us many hours, but we managed to get to the top. Now let's see what is revealed to us. That's kind of a huge area uncovered, and that shrine that we got way down there. All right, let's see what we can see from here. One of my favorite aspects of getting the shrines is being able to take a topside look at everything. Obviously, we found that shrine over there, or that tower.
Scale is now ready.
Oh, there's the divine beast for the I'm assuming what is like a fire village. It feels like a fire village. Ooh, there's a stable down there. Interesting. All right, so we found Terrytown. Is that I think that's where we marked. Yeah, that is where we marked what I believe to be a fairy fountain. And then we got to get all the way up here to get to Robbie's research. Holy moly, homie just had to live at the very top. Like the very, very top. All right, so it looks like we'd have to go this way to get to him. I probably could and should take a horse. And so we're gonna take a leap of faith here. And I think we're just going to beeline to Robbie's. Because I feel like if we don't, we'll never get to it. You know? Between doing shrines, uncovering random mysteries, taking on the towers and all that, I feel like we can so easily kill another 3 hours. And as much as I'm sure many of you would love a 3-hour video, I would like to get to Korok Forest, you know, at some point. That was easy enough. Really? Can I stop this? Of course not. Of course not. That would be ridiculous. Even at the peak, I don't think I would reach that. Yeah, there's no way. I'm curious how you actually get to that chest. Right? I mean, that's interesting. Even at max height, we're not getting there. Yeah, no, that makes no sense. And the shrines that I've come across recently are very puzzling. Very, very puzzling. Like these actually feel like tougher shrines for sure. I'm not gonna lie to you, I already don't like. I'm not a big fan of like the gyro ones, but oh no, that was so close. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. We almost had it. We almost had it. Why does it keep jumping like that? Like, you see that? That's so weird. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the gyro ones. I feel like it's just so sensitive. So you literally just have to like I might have to cut this out. I mean, this is just I think this is going to take an embarrassingly long amount of time. And then we lost one. Are you kidding me? Holy moly, that was terrible. All right, forget about the chest. I don't even want it. I don't even want the chest. I don't want to spend any more time in here than we have to. All right. There we go. That's the important thing, is just getting the orb. For me, I don't really care too much about getting all the chests. Obviously, getting the chest would be good, but I feel like I would have got it, and it would have been like, you know, 100 rupees or something. Something that's not even like worth it. All right. There's definitely more for this area to explore, but like I said, I want to make it to Robbie's, which, as you can see, is still a ways to go. All right, we'll pick up that quest eventually. Just want to grab some arrows. Yeah, we'll take them all. We'll take them all. Wow. There we go. All right. All right, back to over 100 arrows. Let's grab our horse. All right. Now, it seems like if we just follow this path, we should be able to... It should take us directly to Robbie's. But don't worry, I'm definitely going to come back here at some point and just explore this area. It's areas like these that I just love the most. Just riding around with your horse, you know? Oh, what's down there? Enemies? Oh, we'll worry about all that later. I think we'll come back to it. Look at this. This area is amazing. Definitely feeling like I made the right call on grabbing our horse. It would have taken us a while to get through this. This is just a wide open area. I gotta see if I can find a faster horse too. Is there anything in there? Okay, hold on. I need to see. There's just like random foresty area. Is this Korok Forest? Oh no, it's just got truffles. I guess that's fair. So there's nothing here. Oh, look, there's a couple horses, new horses. I don't know how good they are, but... yeah, this is kind of a peculiar area. Another stable up here. All right. Another stable. All right, we gotta buy the arrows. Couple of hardy radishes. Some swift carrots. Okay. Good stuff. All right. Which stable is this? The East Akala stable? Oh, we did come quite a bit of ways from the South Akala stable. But we are getting close. Let me just access this shrine. I feel like in all the area that we traveled, we probably missed a couple of Koroks and some other stuff. So I definitely do plan on coming back and just exploring some of the additional areas that feel like there's got to be something else there, you know? But when it comes to shrines, I simply cannot pass it up. Oh no, there's so many gyro ones. A soft and gentle hand is always the way. First try. Oh, is that really it? Okay, I'll take it. There's no chest here? Okay, I was about to say there's got to be a chest here. Or at least some sort of extra thing. No, I messed that on. I was trying to get it at the angle here. Do we not get a second chance? I was going to say, is this like one of those one time only? I would have tried a little more seriously if I knew that was the case. So you have to exit each time you lose? Third time's the charm. All right, that one wasn't so bad. At least it wasn't as bad as some of the other ones have been. Ooh, a great frost blade. This magic-infused greatsword was forged by smelting ore found in the Hebra Mountains permafrost. Attacks with this blade glow blue to expel freezing air. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Nice. Okay, totally worth it. Totally worth it. I like how most of the shrine quests are fairly easy to do. Most of them. You know, there are a couple ones that, like the one that we encountered earlier in this episode, that were, you know, much more complex, at least for me. But I would say for the most part, most of them are pretty easy to do within like a minute or two, which is nice. Unless you're trying to get like the chest. All right. So here's our little horse. And he is ready to take on what's next. All right, so I think... Must be where that smoke is. I can't wait to come back down and do this whole section. I mean, look at all this. Look at all these areas to explore. This quarry, this random whatever this lake is. What I'm assuming to be the Great Fairy Fountain, which has got to be... Where did I mark that? Oh, it's got to be right here. Yeah. Of course. Oh, that was almost terribly bad. Ancient Tech Lab. Or the Akala Ancient Tech Lab. All right, we finally made it here. Let's hope it's worth it. Because this was, not gonna lie to you, this was a lot of work. It's a lot of work to get here. Can we fast travel here? At least not yet. Hey, you, what are you doing here? They see the Sheikah slate and realize that we mean business. The one called Link? Yes, I am. But how can I determine the full certainty whether or not you are the true hero? Yes, how indeed? Yes. If you show me the wounds on your body, the wounds your body suffered 100 years ago, then that should prove that you truly are Link. You want me to just take off my clothes? And I guess. The number of scars in your body, yes, just as I remember. Most seem to have healed, but they do line up with the scars I know you got during the Great Calamity 100 years ago. I acknowledge you as the real Link, so let us begin. Dr. Robbie. In any case, I really am impressed that you made it all the way out to this rather remote location. Did you perchance meet Purah? I met a child. She really has a kid? Or do you mean pure age backward? And she is now a child. Let us return to the subject at hand. Did you know that the Calamity is regaining its power? I see. Then I don't need to tell you my story. No, you don't have to. Now's the time to join forces with Sheikah. And we must destroy the Calamity. Sorry for the long preamble, but I'd like to provide you with some ancient soldier gear. Oh, Cherry. The ancient oven creates ancient soldier gear, but I fear she's out of sorts at the moment. I'm afraid someone will have to bring the blue flame from the ancient furnace again. Oh no, not the ancient furnace. There's gotta be another one nearby, right? Imagine if it was the ancient furnace from Hitano, and you had to walk it all the way from Hitano, which is, I mean, it's all the way down here. And you had to bring it all the way up here. I don't know about you. I would skip this quest immediately. I'd say it's not for me. There's no way I'm doing that. Not a chance. I mean, unless you could still ride your horse with it or something. Even then, I mean, you need a pretty fast horse. Otherwise, it would still take a while. Wow, this one is not going to be easy. This is obviously a more advanced quest. There's a lot of, I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of enemies. There's a lot of obstacles. We probably should put our clothes back on. Yep. As you might expect, there are enemies here. And they are not pushovers. Oh, please tell me there's a torch here. I just realized that. I made a terrible mistake. Oh no, there's no torch. Rip. That means I have to go back. I did this the first time too. I went to... I went all the way to Purah's lab. Went all the way back down to the town. And realized I never picked up. What the heck is that over there? Is it like a... Is that a fortress? There we go. Oh no. I thought I was facing the other way. Totally worth it. All right, let's hope that Robbie's place has a torch. Which he should, right? Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness he does. That would have been embarrassing. I know torches are typically left at... I'm pretty sure torches are left at just about every stable, right? I mean... But I feel like it's always one of those things where, like, as soon as you need one, you can't find it. All right, let us finish this. This one's going to be tough. It seems like it wants us to go... I don't even know what the route is that we should take to do this, but... Looks like they're all sleeping. Having some sort of stealthy gear would have been really good for this. But we have no time for that. And I guess this is where these torches are really good. In case we messed up. Which inevitably will happen. It'll be really nice to have. Alright, I guess I'm going to go this way. We're just going to follow the torches. This is the furthest thing from good. This is all types of bad. But that's okay. We have a mission to complete. All right, where's his lab is? We're getting chased by everything. Oh, they just don't give up, do they? It's like, I know since I'm lighting the lanterns, I could stop and fight. But it's like, should I? You know? Okay, we will. We will. They forced our hand. Ooh, a spiked moblin club. Animal bone has been affixed to this moblin club to greatly improve its damage. They forced our hand, and so we will fight. Look at this one just hiding out in the corner. The coward. Alright, this actually is going a lot better than I thought it would. But unfortunately, we will encounter that ancient thing. Oh, that one's really trying. It's giving it all it's got. I don't know if this is the right way, but It feels like this is the way it's like pushing us towards. Okay, this is definitely not the right way. It is a way. It is a gutsy decision. And I know I don't have to light every single one of these, but doesn't it look nice when we do? There's something quite gratifying about it. And you could see them from a distance too. Spin move. The beautiful thing is we almost didn't need to fight anyone, which is incredible. Nope, not about to get me. No, sir. No, sir. We have way too much aura. Way too much. It's an embarrassing level of aura. And he's given it his all, but he can't get us. All right. There we go. All right, so now we have a fast travel point. Beautiful. You, Link, listen up. My darling Cherry is back to normal. Such is the power of love. My love made Cherry well again. Well, you know, we also helped. Well, thank you. Now then, please take this as a gift of my gratitude now that Cherry is fixed. Oh, 3 ancient arrows. They are made using secret Sheikah technology. With the addition of my upgrades, they have morphed into anti-calamity weapons, so to speak. Needless to say, they're an incredibly powerful type of ancient soldier gear. I like to call them ancient arrows. In addition to ancient arrows, Cherry can make all kinds of ancient soldier gear. If you're looking to acquire some, give your ancient materials. Oh, it's rupees to Cherry. All right. So you say, yeah, I still got to get paid. All right, Robbie's research is done. Holy moly. Okay, so we can materials plus. I wonder what the difference is. I guess you save a couple of rupees by doing this versus this. It seems like the materials you pay the same though. And you could do 5 arrows. You might save a little bit more. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, probably. Oh, I guess the items required too. If you wanted to buy 5 versus. So it requires springs versus screws. Interesting. All the screws and springs and things that we found, and it still doesn't feel like we have a whole lot. But there's an ancient short sword. Wow, that requires a lot of springs. Holy moly. 40 damage though. That's not bad. An ancient shield. Wow, 70. That's impressive. Ancient blade saw. I probably would go for that, honestly. Ancient spear. Oh, an ancient bow. A 44 base. That is nice. That is nice. Ancient spear. Not really my thing. I would say if anything, I'd go for the sword or the blade saw. But, oh, and we got an ancient armor set. Guardian resist up. Wow, we need a lot. We'd definitely have to go back to that field to acquire. It looks like we wouldn't have enough gears for everything. Yeah, we might have to go pick a couple of fights actually with some of these. All right. Well, that's cool. Okay. All right, I guess that's it. Was there any other quest thing that we had to do for him? All right, I guess that's it. All right. Well, that was interesting. I mean, we opened up the opportunity to upgrade some of our gear, get ancient gear. I probably could have bought some ancient arrows, but I didn't have enough rupees. And so we'll just have to come back, but I'm assuming this is this where... Okay, so this is where the divine beast is, which means that the town is probably somewhere in here somewhere. So I'm going to assume that the Korok Forest, if anything, has got to be here. But we'll come back to this area and probably do some more, you know, discovery and stuff like that. But I'm going to go and fast travel here. And then we'll try to see where we can... We'll try to see if we can finally find the Korok Forest. Holy moly. One thing I will say is this area is taking... It is taking a while to find. I thought we would... I mean, we got distracted, but I was hoping we'd uncover it along the way. But now we are on the hunt. Gotta grab those luminous stones. They're too valuable. Okay, so that stable we have already found. All right, so we could take this one by foot. That seems to be the one we're missing. Yeah, I guess we'll just... I guess we don't need to... We don't need our horse for this. Wow, it's all the way over there. That is insane. Looks like thunderstorms are coming. I don't know, I will say I like... Yes. I love the choo-choo jelly. It's just so fun. All right. Probably this as close to the castle as we've ever been. Not since that day. That fateful day 100 years ago. I'm not gonna lie, I take it back. A horse would have been nice. Guys, I don't know how you talk the horses into this. You know what? Forget it. I don't even. I want nothing to do with this. I want nothing to do with this fight. All right, where is it? That's why we never get anything done. Because we just can't help it. I see a well and there's just something about it. I say, I have to go see. Can I go inside? The answer is almost always no. Oh, man. Tougher than it looks. I'm gonna waste all my arrows on this. They're out here playing games. right, it's not terrible. Not terrible. That one was okay. All right. Well, we had to do it. Maybe once we get over the top of this hill right here, we'll be able to see something. It's a beautiful rainy afternoon, though. Not a big fan of the thunder, though. We're getting closer. Oh, big hearty truffles. All right. Finally made it to the top. And we don't see anything. Oh, look. Another Korok. It's hard to believe there's 900. I mean, I know this is a big map, but to say that there's 900 Koroks is actually wild. That's a lot. Like, how many weapon slots do you need? I do think it's nice. It kind of gives you options. It's always the ones right in front of you that you can't seem to grab. This is why we go with the Forest Dweller's bow. It's noob friendly. Alright, we're just going to do a different one. We're just going to do a different one. This is getting embarrassing. I never account for the travel time of the arrow. That it, like, doesn't get there instantly, so you have to, like, you know. You have to do the thing I am not good at doing. I said it was like the north. I don't know how far we have to go to get to this thing. Is this another one of those dungeon things? Because we saw one right here. It looks almost the same. We'll have to go check those out at some point. I don't know if we'll make a whole episode on those, but... Oh, is that it? Oh, that's gotta be it, baby. That's gotta be it. No idea how to get there. We just jump? The tower's over there. I feel like we should get to the tower first. As like a, you know, a central base kind of thing. It's crazy that... This has gotta be it. Why is it like cloudy though? Interesting. Anyway, I have 1,001 questions, but one thing at a time. Yeah, it's pretty close too, so I figured I might as well grab it, and then we could just jump from there. It looks like there's no entryway into this forest. So we're just gonna, I guess we're just gonna jump inside. And hope that we make it out alive. I don't know if there's like a boss or something we have to fight. Yep, a horse would have been nice. That's all I'm going to say. But man, I'll tell you, there's something There's something incredible about going by it on foot. You know, you just can't, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. Anytime I see like tall blades of grass, I just want to, you know. And obviously there's like this cool little shield surfing, but I feel like it damages our shield so much. Now, what is this? Oh, guys, come on. I just don't have the time, you know? I wish I did. But we've got a mission we're on. What is this, some kind of obstacle course? Oh, it's got everything. Everybody's here. All right, well. Unfortunately for you all, your lives will be spared today. I just want to get to the tower. Woodland Tower. Where's this put us? Okay. We got a whole southern part of the map that we still haven't done anything with, so if you thought we were even close to done with this series, I hate to burst your bubble. I like to really give attention and time to these areas. It's just kind of been the thing that I've enjoyed the most about this game, is just exploring and seeing everything as much as we can. And so I hope you guys enjoy the going off the beaten path, you know, as we do. Man, we've come a long way, though, since the beginning of this experience. All right, that is definitely the forest. I mean, there's no denying that. And the question is, how do we get there? Oh, there's another stable down there, which it looks like we have not found. I don't think it's that one. All right. And look at there. Look at the castle in all its glory. To think that's all the way south, all the way down there. To think that we can even see it is impressive. Oh, why is there this like big boulder here? Do they really not want us to jump? I think that's such a weird choice that you can't. There's like a boulder there. And we said, nope, we're jumping anyway. What the heck? What the heck was that? Okay, well, I don't know what the deal is. Doesn't seem like we can just jump over there. There's got to be another way. Is there like a central? Okay, it seems like this might be the actual path into the forest. Okay, this has got to be it. Acorns. Oh, this is kind of trippy. The Lost Woods. I'm so glad we brought our torch with us. Alright, I'm going to drop this. I don't know if we're going to fight anybody here, but... So do we just... I guess we just follow the fire? It looks like it's kind of telling us where to go. Alright, I'm just going to stay on the path because I don't want what just happened to us to happen again. It looks like we just go straight. Okay. I'm just gonna keep following the path. I don't know. I feel like I went the wrong way. I really hope I didn't. It told me to go straight. I went straight. That's all I could do. I think we made the wrong move. Well, at least it brings us back here. So it wants us to follow this path. Right? It's this, right? Alright, so we're gonna go this way. I don't see any other... Yeah, what is this for? It said to follow this path, so I'm going this way. Definitely the wrong path, though. I honestly have no idea. Is this it?
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Please tell me we made the right call. Oh, we did! Oh, baby. We did it. This has got to be it. There we go. Korok Forest. Wow, this area's kind of cool. And there's Hetsu. There he is. Is there like a shrine in here or anything? Because that would be very helpful. Oh, there's the sword. What is it? The one that they said binds the darkness or something? We can pull it out.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
Who is that? Did I doze off again?
A giant tree is talking to us.
Well.
I mean, it's not the weirdest thing we've seen in this game.
You finally decided to return. Better late than never. After 100 years, I'd nearly given up hope on seeing you again. Even my patience has limits, you know. That look on your face tells me that you have no recollection of me, however. I have watched over Hyrule since time immemorial. Many have referred to me over the ages as the Deku Tree.
The Deku Tree?
Created by the ancient goddess. The sword that seals the darkness that only the chosen knight can wield against the Calamity Ganon. Believe it or not, it was actually you who wielded that sword 100 years ago. But I must warn you to take extreme caution. The sword stands as a test to anyone who would dare attempt to possess it. As you are now, I cannot say whether you are worthy or not.
Oh, it's like Mjolnir.
If you sought to free the sword in any sort of weakened state, you would surely lose your life where you stand.
Love how they acted out.
Best of luck, young one.
If you hope to pull the sword from its resting place, you must use your true strength. Let us see whether or not you currently possess said power. The Hero Sword. Through the lost woods and deep within the Korok Forest sleeps the sword that seals the darkness, a weapon said to be capable of striking down the calamity. Though you came to claim the sword, the Deku Tree told you the blade would test you. Although you wielded it 100 years ago, can you pull the sword out in your current state? All right. Before we do that, I just want to take a look around here. Chickaloo Tree Nut. Oh. Where does this take us? I love the decor of this area. It's quite nice. Are you ready? Test of wood. All you need to do is equip this Korok weapon set and reach the shrine at the back of the area. Are you ready to try it? Oh, all right, but our inventory's full. That is unfortunate. Okay, so wait, can we? Yeah, we're gonna have to do it because. Do I have any? Actually, let's talk to Hetsu really quick. We'll get those upgrades. That's literally why we came to find him. So I'm assuming he stays here now. Oh, here we go. Here's a shrine. An easy one. Looks like from what it seems like there's other shrines here as well though. So we'll have to come back for those, but I just wanted to get a shrine so that way, like, if we wanted to come back, we wouldn't have to go through the forest again. What is this? Look at the stars for guidance. The constellations are the key. Look at the stars for guidance. I'm sorry, what? The stars for guidance? So... is this like a constellation guide or? Oh, this is trippy. Of course it would be like one of the most complicated ones we've come across. So, is it like counting? 1, 2, 3. Hold on. If I just like counted the stars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I don't know which order it's going in, but if it's assuming that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. It's very possible that I'm wrong. So that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What? What if it's like, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know how anyone would figure this out. I have no idea what that even, I don't know what I did, how I even solved that, I don't know. It's such a strange thing. And then they're like, hey, if that wasn't enough, do it again with whatever this is. It doesn't even look like anything. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how anyone figured that one out. That one, like, this episode has featured some of the most confusing puzzles I think we've encountered yet. Most of the shrines I feel like we're pretty good at doing, but I will say this one was perplexing. There's a lot of confusing puzzles here. Anyway, the reason we were looking for the Korok Forest was to find Hetsu and upgrade our gear. And since then, we have encountered quite a few. We've discovered quite a few, Koroks. And so hopefully we can get a number of upgrades. I'm impressed you found your way through the Lost Woods and made it here. So you've brought me any Korok seeds? I sure hope so. All right, let's start off small. I think we could definitely use another shield slot. I love it. I love the little dance every time. All right, so that brings us up to 6 shield slots, which, I mean, I feel like should be good. You know, we could always come back. I don't want to overinvest in shield slots though. I mean, I feel like we don't really go through our shields that often. Now bows, let's just do weapons. Weapons, he needs 5. And I'm assuming that number is just going to keep going up. All right, so I'm thinking maybe we invest in 4 more slots. I feel like 4 more slots would do us really nice. And even 15. Oh my gosh, 8? You want 8 Korok seeds for another slot? That's insane. All right. That's getting expensive. That is getting very expensive. All right. Now bows we go through a lot less, and so I don't feel as inclined to get as many bows, but yeah, I guess we'll just have to, let's just start doing it. 8 is a lot. That is a lot of Korok seeds. All right. Oh, 12. 12. That is, you're asking for a lot, brother. All right, she wants 3 for this one, so and then another bow would be another 8. All right, I'm gonna get 1 more bow, and then I think I'm done with bows for a while. I don't think I need that many, you know. Yeah, so that puts us at an even 10 bow slots. I feel like that should be good. All right, I mean, weapons, that's the thing we need the most, so. That's so expensive, though. That means at this rate, we could only get 1 more weapon slot. $17. You need 17 Korok seeds for another slot. Let me just, like, I need to take inventory of that. That is insane. 17, but that would finish the row. We'd have an even 15 weapon slots, which I feel like, I mean, we just added what, 2 or 3? We just added 2? I think we added 3. These were all new. So that would give us an even 15. I feel like bows having an even 10 is good. And then shields, honestly, guys, there's only like one time where I felt like I didn't have enough shield slots. I mean, we started with what, 3? Maybe 4? And so now we have 6. I don't really go through shields like that, you know? And so I feel like with this 1 extra slot that we got, we should be fine. So let's finish it up. Let's finish it. We're doing it. That puts us at 0. 0 Korok seeds. But at least we finished that 3rd row. All right, so now we should be good on weapons. And watch, ironically enough, we're still going to run out of weapon slots. I just know it. But at least we're done with that. We've got 3 new slots for our bows. You know, shields are kind of just whatever. Yeah, honestly, I felt like with 5 shields, probably would have been fine. But I just bought an extra one, and I think we're still at what, 5? The next upgrade would cost us about 5. So should be good there. All right, I gotta put on the drip. All right, let me see what how this thing works. Can we take the sword? But I feel like it's not gonna work out. Complete the trials. Could it be? You're Mr. Hero. Mr. Hero's here. The mushroom on my head suddenly sprouted today, so I knew something was up. It was a prediction that you'd come, I think. Us Koroks all got together and prepared some trials just for you, Mr. Hero. If you pass the very tough trials we've prepared, pulling out the Master Sword will be a piece of cake. Probably. Among the trials is an extra tough one designed by me, the Elder of Korok Forest. So will you test your mettle in the Korok trials? I guess. If you keep doing everything everyone asks of you without question, you're going to get conned eventually. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, the Korok trials. Long story short, you need to visit all the shrines in the Korok Forest so that you can be considered a real grown-up. Trial 1 in the Southwest Forest. Trial of Second Sight. Trial 2 in the Northwest Forest, the Lost Pilgrimage. And Trial 3 in the Eastern Forest, the Test of Wood. If you can overcome the Korok trials, you can overcome anything. We've also prepared some wonderful prizes for you. Now show us what you're made of. All right, do your best. All right, I guess we could take on these trials. Oh. I didn't mean to come in here and destroy everyone's home. Oh, look at this area. Kind of nice. Everyone calls us Mr. Hero. I want to see a bloopy. It's a blue glowy hoppy thing that glows in the dark. A bloopy. No idea what that is. Oh, useful items. I sell a lot of stuff. Things that I gather in the forest. Things that I don't gather in the forest. Oh, they got arrows and stuff. I'm actually, yeah. I will always buy arrows. Always. I'll take them all. I'll take them all. Yes, sir. Yeah, I always buy the arrows. We just have to. Oh, they got stuff here. Iron shrooms, rushrooms. A lot of mushrooms. Okay. Well, they never said it was the greatest shop ever, but they do have things. A lot of quests in here, too. I do love that ice rod. Is that a blizzard rod? Incredible shimmer, unbelievable sparkle. Thank you, Mr. Hero. Your weapon is so amazingly, wonderfully sparkly. I must give you something as thanks. Holy moly. 300 rupees. That's incredible. Now, they said there was a series of trials that they wanted us to do. I would assume they're this way, or at least one of them. There was that other one that we were going to do as well. All right. My little Oki just set off to do the Korok trial. Normally I go along too, but Oki insisted on going alone. I let Oki go, but well, I'm just getting worried. The Lost Pilgrimage. A ghost. Wait, you're not a ghost. Were you following me? I said I got to do this by myself. Oh, so we have to not get caught? Do I have to start it again? Okay. A little spy mission. It moves kind of fast. I wonder if the blue piece were was this blue nightshade. Oh, that was close. It's almost hard to see him. And we're only halfway there? Holy moly. Alright, if we try to do all the trials, we'll be here another 2 hours. I had a feeling we should try it. I should have tried, you know, harder to get to the forest sooner, but we got distracted by Robbie's quest and we were doing all the other things. And I mean, this game has a way of just eating up time. I can't believe he said he's only halfway. What the heck? Alright, so I'm just going to let him go a little bit further before we start tailing. There's like nowhere to hide here either. Don't do this. I have no desire to fight. Are you kidding me? Oh. This is going to really distract us. Really? Are we supposed to fight? I don't even know. Raw prime meat. A fresh, high-quality piece of animal meat. This stuff isn't easy to come by, so savor it. Cook it to recover more hearts. Huh. Unfortunately, oh my gosh, we almost got caught. We almost got caught. Imagine getting caught and then having to do this whole thing over. That would have been terrible, but I couldn't see where he was. I thought he'd went up ahead. There's just a lot of grass around here. I would love to like freely explore this forest, but I don't know if that's even an option. Now the question is, if I get caught now, would it matter? All right, it doesn't matter now. Guess what, Mr. Hero? I did the trial all by myself. Aren't I brave? Oh yeah, you're probably here for the shrine. The great Deku said that the monk's blessing is waiting in the shrine ahead. Why don't you go take a look? Holy moly. That one was tough. I will say that. That one was, that one had me a little stressed out. There was a very long tracking quest. But thankfully, there isn't an actual puzzle inside. We can just take what we want. An ancient core and receive thy blessing, which I would say is really great. All right. We did it. We got it done. And it feels good. Now, there was a bunch of quests that we found when we were on our way to Robbie's that we passed. So definitely a bunch of shrines that we still have to go back and do. I don't know if maybe we'll do those in the next episode. Not sure, but at least we know. So it looks like there's one here. There's probably one here. And we already did the first shrine too, but I think there was like a couple of like trials that they wanted us to do as well. And so we'll try to do those. I don't know when we'll do like the actual quest. I guess we'll try to pull the sword out, or do I have to do the quests? Do I have to do the quests first? Like if I wanted to, could I just like do the sword thing? Okay, so it definitely doesn't seem like... Find a way to become stronger. Okay, so... I get maybe we don't have enough hearts. Maybe that's what it is. It definitely seems like it's tied directly to the heart count, so... Unfortunately, it's not tied to stamina, because otherwise we could have easily done this thing. Now, there's one to the southwest, and then this one, the one that we saw earlier, to the east. The test of wood. I'm pretty sure that's up this way. Man, I wonder how much of this area that we can actually explore. Looks fantastic. Can we climb this tree? I just want to climb everything now. I bet you there's some Koroks here as well. Okay, I might not find any, but I feel like there's a Korok here. Maybe a couple of them. Oh, a Korok leaf? I've actually always wanted to have a Korok leaf on hand. I mean, that's kind of the reason we got more space. Is because we wanted to have... Like, I feel like the certain things that I feel like we always need. A Korok leaf, a torch, and a sledgehammer. And it's kind of my hot take when it comes to this game. I feel like this game should have had like gadgets. You know, I know we have like the runes or whatever, but I think like gadgets would have been cool. Sledgehammer, you know, a Korok leaf I think would have been good too. What the heck? Alright, so we basically can't freely explore this area. Alright, let me just continue. Let's just continue on. I think it was up this way. Alright. So now we just pick up these weapons. And I guess the whole challenge has to be done using these weapons. So should be interesting. All you have to do is reach the shrine in the back of the area. Off you go. All right. Here we are. The test of wood. Is it like a time trial? What the heck? It looks like we can only use these things too. I wonder if this is like... if this is kind of like how we got here. Oh, so I have to fight enemies? Can I just run? Oh, wow. It would appear that there are quite a few enemies. Yeah, but you won't be getting me. No, sir. No, sir. Now I want to know, can we do this whole thing without ever actually fighting anyone? Oh. This is like some sort of gauntlet. Okay, can't jump in there. That is not water. That is some sort of swamp thing. Did it take us back to the beginning? Oh my gosh, it did. All right, note to self. You don't want to die, because then you have to do it all over again. And now that we've started this challenge, I plan to see it through. Can we do this whole thing without fighting a single enemy? Yeah. 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 Nope. Nope. I guess the question is, which way are we supposed to go? Oh, that's no good. There we go, this way. I messed up. I messed up, Shy. I messed up. I messed up. Okay. All right. I take it back. I will fight the enemies, as it would appear that that is the only way we're getting through this. But I just want it to be known that this is what they asked for. This is what they wanted. They wanted a fight. They got it. I don't know if this weapon breaks or not. That's so weird. This was so easy before. All right. Oh, a fire key swing. A rare fire key swing. There isn't enough fire keys attached to it to burn you, but it does have a slight warmth to it, and it can be used as an ingredient for elixirs. Oh, he, okay, so these enemies we could run right through. Okay, this is where I got stuck. Holy moly, we are getting absolutely bullied. You have to keep all 3 Forest Dweller items equipped the whole time. That's the Forest Dweller sword? Okay. Well, that seems a little unfair because if our weapons break, then what exactly are we supposed to do about that? That seems a little unfair. I also feel like I'm going the wrong way. And so I feel like the beginning part is actually pretty easy. Now it makes me wonder, like, do I even want to fight enemies that we don't have to? I feel like you can kind of skip through this whole beginning phase just by climbing this. Alright, so once we kind of get through that, I feel like for the most part, that's kind of the hard part. Now, these enemies I will fight just on principle. Now, this is where things get a little... I'm just going to climb in here just to collect our thoughts. Now, it is interesting. It's like, where are you supposed to go? Wait, you can create them in swamps too? I was not aware of that. That's news to me. But again, I never actually tried it, so... Oh, okay. At least we get another one. I'm sure they'll probably give us another bow at some point, too. All right. Well, farther than we've made it before. So I wonder, it doesn't seem like we should go that way. We are getting absolutely destroyed. I take back everything I said. This area is not fun at all. Exactly what we needed. All right, at least we made it. I know we probably missed a chest or two in there, but that place was hectic. You passed the test of wood. Well done, hero man. Happiness awaits you at the shrine. All right. Challenge 2 complete. I will say these Korok trials are actually kind of fun. I don't know how this is getting us any closer to getting the sword, but I mean, if anything, it does give us, you know, I don't know, it gives us, you know, the orbs or whatever that we need. A giant ancient core. I really want to get that armor too. And so now I'm really seeing the importance of all of those ancient things that we've been getting. We actually need them, you know, a lot. So we got 7 spirit orbs now. So we'll get the 8th one, you know, when we get to this final trial. Who knows? Maybe they'll give us a heart. I mean, that would be awesome. I doubt it, but it'd be pretty cool. All right, so I guess now we can just fast travel? I don't know. You think there's anything left over here? There was this whole area that we didn't really check out. Looks like that enemy's gone. It's weird that it says that it can... I mean, can we cross it via the tree? I mean, I'm just surprised there's no Koroks here. I mean, I feel like there has to be, right? There's nothing around here. Oh, what's in here? Wow, I can't believe he hit me. That's an incredible amount of accuracy. It's actually a cool looking sword or shield. You know, a little sword and shield combo. It's not too bad. I was about to say, there's no way there's nothing else here. Wait, we were already here, right? Okay, so this just kind of dumps us out back over here. It's like 2 ways to get to the same thing. How about them apples? Oh, we are still getting absolutely bombarded. All right, so it would appear that this is the way back. It doesn't appear that there's actually anything extra or additional outside the challenge. But at least we found our way back. I know we could have just teleported, but I had to know. I had to explore. All right. On to the final trial. If anything, this is giving us a great level of insight into the Korok Forest and just how massive it is. However, I do wish that there was like a praying statue here. And maybe there is and I just haven't seen it, but... Alright, on to the final trial. So I wonder if I feel like if we did try to go off the beaten path, we would get absolutely kidnapped. Yeah, it seems that way. The smoke is a pretty clear indicator. But you know me, all I want to do is explore. A Hylian seeks to attempt the Korok trial. Is that even allowed? Who cares? Are you ready to attempt my Korok trial? Let's do it. You really want to try it? I guess it was worth asking after all. Let me tell you about the trial. All you need to do is keep going and not get lost in the mist. Easy, right? What's wrong? You don't look very excited, but don't worry. I've got a cryptic little hint for you. The hungry trees will show you the way. Spy their iron to win the day. Didn't I make that sound cool? Think about that as you take on the trial. Will do. All right, something about iron and hungry trees. Oh. It's got to be this, right? Got to be this. Okay. I might just keep magnesis out the entire time. What? Okay, there we go. Going the right way. You know, if there's one thing that I would say is like my favorite rune in this entire game, it's got to be magnesis. It's basically X-ray vision when you can't see anything, you know? It's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, why does everyone seek to cause problems with us? We're just trying to explore. But I guess they don't call it a trial for nothing. All right, we're going the right way. Oh, what is that? Excuse me. Yeah. Light work. Light work. Too easy. Too easy. All right. A rusty shield. I wonder what that's all about. I don't know. We found a couple of rusty items in this game so far. Maybe we'll put it back in our our little house, you know, as a relic of an old time. Feed me the age shield guarded by monsters eternal. My brother will repay you in kind. Oh, look, it's got a little face on it. All right, hold on. Let's see. So if I drop the shield in here, you have to drop it like in its mouth. Oh. Let's go. All right. That's so funny because we just picked up that shield on a whim. And they paid us for it. All right, so it looks like, I don't know, I fear going that way would probably be the wrong move. Maybe they'll give us a better shield. Or maybe they'll give us amber. That's fine too. It's a good thing we picked up that Korok leaf. Even though I know there's like 3 right here, but it's stuff like this, using a Korok leaf to create a raft that gets you across the water, even though I'm now realizing that we could have just, you know, we could have swam it, but it's stuff like that that turns this into feeling like a survival game, which I really enjoy. Please place my chest in my mouth. The shield eater's brother stole it from me. Wait, what? All right, hold on. We got to go this way. I don't know if this weapon can wear down. I hope it can't just by using it. All right, so now we're going to put the shield or the chest there. We're going to put it in the mouth of the other brother. Okay, I was worried that because we'd opened it, it wasn't going to work. this for the shrine? This was all we had to do? Too easy. Trial of the second sight. Too easy. All right. Well, that one actually wasn't too bad. I will say that. That was not bad at all. Oh, these Korok swords, or the Forest Dweller swords, actually aren't too bad damage either. And another giant ancient core. Now, I'm curious with the... we probably have to go back to the main Korok, right? Before we, complete the quest, but... This was fun, though. There we go. 8 spirit orbs. And that'll give us 2 more hearts. And I think I'm just going to keep focusing on hearts now that we know that there's a sword that's directly tied to our hearts. I wonder if it's like 10 or 15. What if we need 20 hearts? That would be insane. I don't think it's 20. What do we got now? We got 8. What is it? 2, 4, 6. Yeah, we got 8. We got 8 hearts. So with what we've got here, that'll give us 2 more. Put us at 10. And so, okay, we got through it. Yeah. So there's a shrine there, and there with the Korok Forest in the middle. I will say, I do wish that we got to freely explore the forest. I mean, it seems like such a vast, wide open area, that probably could easily house, another dozen Koroks to find. And I feel like that could be its own quest, find all the Koroks in the that are lost in the forest. But it seems like it doesn't give you that. Doesn't give you that option. It seems like this is all just open space for nothing. I don't know. And since we're so close to this pin, which is the tower for the next village, I figured we might as well just do this one next. So that'll be next episode. We'll go and do that, which I'm assuming is like the fire village, the Fire Nation. For my Avatar fans. Is there anything up here? Just climb into this tree's mouth to leave the forest. I promise it won't eat you. Oh, wow. So... Oh, we got a sledgehammer. So climb in to leave the forest. I mean, you could always just fast travel, too. Why would I want to leave? All right. Anyway. I will say, I'd heard rumors about the lagginess of this forest when people got here and on the Switch 1. Had no idea what they were talking about. But I mean, seeing it run on Switch 2, I can't imagine how it looked on Switch 1. But I mean, this is incredible. They got shops, they got the different trials and all that. And yet I still find myself wishing that there was more here, that there was more to do. It's such a mystery to get into this place and then to do the trials, which I'm curious, have we finished those? Okay, so we actually have to talk to him. You finished all the trials? That's amazing. You're so cool. Now it's only a matter of time before you're able to pull out the Master Sword. Hurry up and show us what you've got. I know that look. You want me to give you something since you visited all those places, don't you? I guess I have no choice. I'll give you my treasured item. Oh, 3 big hearty truffles. Try eating a dish cooked with that big hearty truffle. It'll soothe all of your aches and pains and then some. I'm not pulling your branch here. Just try for yourself. All right, Korok trials are complete. Now, I am curious. I am curious about these big hearty truffles. What would one do? When cooked into a dish, it temporarily increases your max hearts. So if I cooked a truffle with maybe a steak, I don't really know. Now, I'm tempted to want to just cook 5. You know, I've not really had a lot of success in this game with cooking, mixing and matching. I don't really know what you're allowed to mix and match. And I don't want to waste a valuable item like these big hearty truffles. But since we have 6, I will use 1 and see what it creates. That seems fair. Okay, hearty meat and mushroom skewer. Full recovery plus 4 hearts. Okay, that seems like... So, that's really good. I mean, it just essentially gives us full health recovery. Which is like easily on its own the best item in the game. Full health recovery plus 4 hearts. And so should we ever find ourselves in trouble, we've got a couple of items here that give us full recovery. So I won't cook any more because I'm assuming this is the maximum amount of space that we have. So I'll hold on to the other big hearty truffles, but yeah, we've got quite a few items that give us full health recovery. I think the hearty durians are still my favorite. I mean, plus 20 and full health recovery is pretty insane. But I would say any cooked item that gives you full health recovery is a S tier in my opinion. Even outside of this, the additional hearts, I think the full health recovery is huge. And so I think I'm going to hunt down a few more of these, hearty durians to make a few more of those, like, S tier, recipes. Because it'd be nice to have a couple others like this. But yeah, these other ones with the minor health increase and stuff is pretty good. So now what if we did, since we have 10 of these, what would 5 do? See, this is where I struggle because I feel like we could if we made 5 dishes with, each using a big hearty radish. Like, is it better to make 1 that heals us for full recovery or make 5 different dishes that heals us for full recovery? That is the question. All right, just for science, I just want to see what this gives us. Okay, wow. Oh my gosh. Hearty fried wild greens, full recovery plus 25 hearts. So it seems like on its own, one big hearty radish would give us full recovery. So even if we just cook that with like a steak or something, and then it seems like each one also gave us plus 5. That's interesting. No, I really like that. Are there any big hearty radishes here? Oh, hearty truffles. Yeah. Okay. Any other things worth buying? I love how they're selling 1 hearty radish. I love this shop because it just feels like things that this Korok just randomly discovered. Like, we can buy an apple. It's just hilarious because we find apples everywhere. And so, anyway, we've completed the trial, or the various trials within the Korok Forest. We've explored the Korok Forest. We have also upgraded our inventory with many of the Korok seeds, or pretty much all the Korok seeds we've discovered up until this point with our dear friend Hetsu. And now we set our sights onto new destinations, continuing the story in our next episode in the Fire Village, or when I'm dubbing the Fire Nation. And so I'm really excited about that. The last few episodes, this one and the last one were a lot of fun. I mean, in the last one, we went to Hiteno Village. We bought a house, which was completely unexpected. Today, we found Korok Forest, and we've done the impossible. Completed their trials, explored this wildly mysterious land, and now I think we are even stronger for it. And so I'm excited to see what this new area will yield for us. Excited to hopefully get enough hearts. I'm gonna come back maybe at 10. Once we, get 10 hearts, maybe we'll try it again. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be something weird. It's gonna be like 11 hearts, 15 hearts or something weird like that. Anyway, we're gonna come back and we will pull this sword out. It is going to be a momentous occasion all on its own. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy the content, dropping a like on this video greatly helps out the channel. I would very much appreciate it. I've loved sharing this journey and this experience with each and every one of you. I hope that you've enjoyed it. You found a little bit of cozy in it. Maybe it's gotten you through bits and pieces of your day, as it has mine. I've really enjoyed sharing this journey with you. I've had so much fun, and I can't wait to see what we get into in the next episode, facing off against our third divine beast. That's all for me, guys. As always, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Subscribe if you are new here and you enjoy cozy commentary for your viewing pleasure. I hope you're safe. I hope you're doing well, and I will see you in the next video.